Hello there, Nigel here, and we have another little resource for you in the Tribal Library or in the Marketing Vault. And this one is a wall printable infographic that you can use for a myriad of different reasons. And this is what it looks like, printed out nicely, glossy on big paper here. And it's one of these things. It's just 12 ways to protect against ransomware. It's a branding / positioning thing that you can, and also an educational thing that you can use both with prospects and clients. And this one's a very easy one. We just, in between the bigger campaigns that we put together, we want to start, or we're knocking out a bunch of smaller little things that you can use to start to have different brand pieces and brand assets for your marketing and your current client stuff as well. And this particular one here, it's just simple, 12 things to protect against, or 12 ways to protect against ransomware attacks. And down the bottom here, you can obviously have your own call to action. Literally, all you need to do on this one here is spend 60 or probably 43.4 seconds and change your logo out on it. And then you're ready to go. And I'm going to show you in a minute how you can even print them through Canva in literally like minutes. So you can have this showing up in your doorstep in minutes time, or bulks of them showing up. And they're pretty reasonable in terms of pricing as well. This one, we've put it into Canva, so you can change and tweak and do whatever you want on it to work the way that you want it to work, whether it's for prospects or clients or whatever. And so I should be able to switch back to my screen here. Here you go. This is it in Canva. So you can see that everything that we put in here is an element. And Canva's got this awesome thing in a bunch of countries around the world where you can actually click print from within Canva up here, like print poster, and you can choose what size and what finish, and even whether you want the things framed or not, and the quantities down here, and it will literally print and send them straight to you as is. That's how I got this one. I literally clicked the print button in here and chose to send myself one, and 3 or 4 days later it was on my doorstep. So that's easy. The types of things that you can use these things for is obviously, as I said, prospecting and marketing, as well as for existing clients, like getting them on the walls of existing clients. So a couple of things you can use them as like leave behinds if you're doing events or conferences or expos or anything where you've got a booth. You can have these sorts of things as leave behinds, as well as if you're going out and talking to new clients. If you're going out and doing like a discovery meeting or whatever it is, you can leave these things as leave behinds as part of a drop-off pack. You can use because it's also digital as well. Like you can export this as a PNG or whatever you want to do. You can save this as or you can use them as infographics on social media posts. You can use them as things inside emails. You can actually send out, like one thing you could do is go and send out a nurture email to any prospects in your world saying, hey, we threw together a quick infographic that you might be interested in passing around to your team or throwing up on the wall to help them understand some of the most highest leverage points around cybersecurity. Click here to download a digital copy. And if you want us to send you some physical copies, hit reply and let me know how many physical copies you want, and I'll send them across to you. That's an awesome branding exercise to prospects, right? Like if someone replies and says, yeah, I want a couple to put around the office, then there you go. As I said, you can use them at lunch and learns. You can use them as part of those leave behinds. You can use them in, like with existing clients. They're great things to add, like infographics, like wall posters with your branding and everything on it. Are great things to add both in your new client onboarding experience. So when you're onboarding a new client, you can say, hey, by the way, here's a few things that you can put up around the wall to help better protect your team and educate your team around some of the risks of these things, like lunchroom things and stuff. Those things go up well on, as well as for when you're going out and doing like QBRs or TBRs, you can leave behind those sorts of things and say, hey, by the way, this month we printed you a couple of posters. Only costs you $5 to $10 per poster, depending on what quantities you get. But we're just leaving behind a few posters this month that you guys can whack on the walls just to help with that continual education around cybersecurity. I think that's all I've got for points that I wanted to run through in there. Welcome packs, email, as I said, email campaigns. You can send them printed, whatnot. It's very easy to edit these things. We send you, like we do with all the stuff that we do now, we just send you a Canva link. So you literally just need to jump in here and import the thing into your Canva account, which Canva accounts are free if you're not using any of the pro features. And if you're in one of the countries that supports print, you'll be able to use these print options here as well, which makes it awesome to be able to like literally print these things up and get them up on walls all around the place. You've got different sizes in here, and it automatically stretches or reduces for the sizes, and reduces the costs down if you buy bulk in there. It's really, really, really quite cool using Canva Print, and we are building a ton of different assets and stuff, marketing assets and new client assets that you can roll out in here, and literally slap your logo on down the bottom here, change your details here, and print it within minutes of getting the thing. So hopefully that one helps. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.